The superintendency is incredibly rewarding. It is also difficult, even perilous, during the best of years. The pandemic has demanded that superintendents navigate uncharted waters, and we've been forced to make impractical choices about school reopening. We have prioritized the physical and mental health of our employees and students while also struggling to mitigate devastating learning loss. Superintendents have done both with almost no resources, while also balancing the oft conflicting priorities of parents, educators, and community. I am convinced that without faith, I would have faltered. I am so grateful that God is in this place. As a woman of faith, I've learned to trust God in order to persevere. I'm also keenly aware that our students need and deserve our hope and unwavering faith to ensure their brighter futures. Clearly, faith without works is dead. In GCS, we have indeed been working, but because of the nature of the pandemic, I admit that my faith has sometimes been shaken. When I grow weary, I am reminded of the story of Elisha and his servant in 2 Kings, the 6th chapter. Elisha had stirred the ear of the king of Syria by using his gift of prophecy to warn the king of Israel about the Syrian army's location and war strategy. The Israelites consistently and effectively evaded the Syrian army's advances. When the king of Syria realized that Elisha was the source of his army's failure, the king sent an army to capture the prophet. One day, Elijah's servant sees the massive Syrian army outside of their camp, and he loses faith. Elijah prays that God will open the eyes of his servant. Immediately, the servant sees all around the camp and all around the mountain. They are surrounded and protected by angels sitting on chariots of fire. The faith community in Guilford County has been part of GCS's angelic army sent to support and protect students, families, and educators. Surely God is in this place. We still have neighborhoods struggling with broadband connectivity, our most vulnerable students, those incarcerated, those experiencing homelessness, those who are learning English as a second language, those who suffer from the debilitating weight of racism and poverty, those who have special needs are facing learning loss. As a result of years of underfunding worsened by the COVID-19 pandemic, Guilford County Schools has a shortage of certified and classified staff, substitute teachers, and resources to support our students and families. And GCS is now experiencing declining enrollment. Some students have thrived during school closures. Unfortunately, most have not. It's not a surprise that people seek out communities of faith when in need, those who know that God is omnipotent and omnipresent despite our hard times. The faith community is filled with an army of angelic workers whose hearts are filled with compassion, who are dedicated to a more equitable and just world, and committed to planting the seeds of hope to bring to fruition the brilliant future of our community's children. Much work has been done, and those of us who have been working in the trenches know that the work is far from complete. Every member of the faith community is asked to activate their gifts and show them into the future we are co-creating. GCS is proud to partner with our faith partners. We need you and we appreciate you. Surely God is in this place.